Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode. Now before we get into this episode, we had the 1000 sub giveaway and we got footage from that, so we're going to run that clips now to see who the lucky winner of the Mares fins were. So let's run that footage now and let's see who the winner is while Holly makes that draw.
Long time no see. So if you go back like 5 videos, you can see when we did our giveaway for the nice Mares fins. Mark's going to put a picture right here. They're blue and black and white, I believe. Not as pretty as my blue and white ones, but that's okay, we can match. We're going to do the draw today for who wins those.
Exactly, and loads of people put their names in for the video as well. So we had Brian David Scuba, Best Travels and Lydia Leith and some other names. So we put the names in a hat and Holly's going to draw to see who the winner is. So I'll let Holly choose, shake it up.
Gotta get it all nice and mixed up.
Okay.
Okay. Who is it?
And the lucky winner is Lydia Leith. So Lydia, I'm going to drop, me and Holly are going to drop you a message. Congratulations on winning the fins, and we'll drop you a message so you can tell us your address and we'll get them sent out to you.
Safe swimming.
And let's get back into this week's video. Now massive congratulations to Lydia Leith for winning our 1000 subs giveaway. She's been following us for ages, so we're absolutely delighted her name came out because she's been a great support of the channel. So thank you very much, Lydia. They're coming towards you. You'll have them soon, hopefully. And as we got back to the video, this video this week is going to be a day out where we were out on the Hermes, and then we did another nice reef site after, Hammerhead Reef, and then we were actually out in the evening, me and Holly, diving Warwick Long Bay with Naomi, and we were just surrounded by barracuda. Barracuda everywhere on the Hermes, and barracuda everywhere. Or a huge big monster barracuda we had on Warwick Long Bay as well. So it's kind of a great barracuda day, but let's jump in and let's go see it. So after a few weeks of very tough weather, swelly conditions, rough seas, we had a nice calm day with some really nice visibility. I'm guiding Lulu and Ben as we drop down onto the Hermes this morning. And when we come across the Hermes, we come across a massive Great Barracuda. As you can see, Lulu is smiling at it, getting really close to this fish. And as we head into the shipwreck of the Hermes, I drop down into the engine room. I decided to do a bit of the reverse way that we normally take divers and tourist divers with us, to see a different way for Ben and Lulu when we explore inside the Hermes. As you can see, we move through the engines to our right and we work our way up. It's a very short passage because this wreck was sunk artificially for divers, so it's all nice and safe for divers to explore as we come up through this big panel that's been removed for the divers to explore. And when I'm coming up, very rarely, I was not expecting this, there was a Great Barracuda inside the wreck. He was cruising along inside of it while I watched him. Now we don't really get the barracudas inside the shipwreck, they're normally on the outside. Normally inside we're full of huge grey snappers, so it was really cool to actually see a barracuda inside the wreck. But he's clearly spooked all the grey snappers out of the wreck as he starts making his way outside the shipwreck. And I was wondering, is he going to go through the door or is he going to go through the gap? I was really curious to see what he's going to do, and he heads for the door and heads his way out as we continue going along and exploring inside the Hermes. Here we have Ben popping up through the hold from the engine room and working our way out to the wreck, and Lulu is on the hunt for lionfish. Lulu loves hunting the invasive lionfish in Bermuda. As you can see, she has her big spear there as she goes around looking. And as we come out, we come across the big boom for the moorings, because this ship used to put moorings down during World War II for the US Navy. And just while I look up, I just see more barracuda cruising along on the shipwreck. Now yeah, we get a lot of barracuda on the Hermes, but not this level of barracuda. As you can see, we're a bit away from the shipwreck just now, and there's just schools of barracuda coming in and around us. As you can see, Ben is sitting there watching them like, wow, this is amazing. And Lulu is just coming around the coral head, head on to the Barracuda. It was almost like a highway of Lulu coming out one way and the Barracuda going the other way. In the evening, Holly and me took Naomi out for a dive at Warwick Long Bay, where we came across a lot of friendly fish, bermuda chub, a tiger grouper, a juvenile one there, and also some blue-headed cleaning wrasse, with the one male and all the females. There's normally around about 20 females around with them. And what's really interesting about these fish is there's always one male with 20 female, but when the male dies or goes missing, one of the females will actually change sex and become a male and replace the missing male, and she'll actually turn herself into a blue-headed wrasse as well and get bigger. It's really cool to see. It's one of the few fish that's able to change sex. But if you ever see that, that's what you're seeing. You'll see them start with a yellow head because they're slowly converting over to a male. Now this is one thing we're having a lot of trouble in Bermuda with. Same around in the Caribbean and elsewhere. On our brain coral, we're having this black ring disease. It's slowly spreading through our coral, and as you can see, it starts a black ring where it's eating away. It's like a bacteria eating away the healthy coral, and then it starts leaving a white bleach behind, and then the coral will start dying off. Ends up, you'll see algae growing on it, and then before you know it, it'll just be the remnants of the limestone and the imprint of where the brain coral was. Luckily, we don't have stony tissue loss disease that you're seeing really badly in the Caymans, but we do have black ring and white ring happening in Bermuda at the moment. And as we continue along, Naomi spots another great barracuda, this time out in the shallow shore dive of Warwick Long Bay. We're only around about 10 metres just now, and this big monster barracuda has rocked up. And I just love the way it's sitting with the lights. So wicked dive, wicked day out with so many great barracudas. Why is it so quiet over there?
So I've been told I need to do more outros. So here I am in Wade. I'm not driving this time because last time you all complained about how the channel wouldn't be alive for much longer if I were to die driving Wade. Therefore, I'm not driving, so I'm going to film our outro today. What did we just do? What video is this for?
Great barracudas.
The Great Barracudas. So the Great Barracudas have been all over the dive sites recently, particularly the Hermes. They've really been liking the Hermes. I actually saw one about the size of me. Now mind you, I'm only 5'2", so that's not a very big barracuda, but it's pretty substantial. You could get some meat off that. I don't eat barracuda. This is just going all downhill. I hope you enjoyed the video.